What is up, everybody, and welcome to another NFL prediction video. This video will be for week 13 of the NFL season. As you can see above me, our new record is 116 and 62. Our last week's record was 11 and 3. Not bad. Pretty good, actually. Our parlay did not hit because, unfortunately, the Eagles did lose to the Dallas Cowboys. They were the only team that lost on my bet last week. And of course, it had to be my team that lost. This damn, I need to do mic arm in the worst way possible. I need a new mic arm. But yep, the Eagles lost. They cost me my bet. It is what it is. Blew a 21-point lead. Just, I don't even know what to say about that, but it's unfortunate. But of course, this week is Thanksgiving, so I'm making this video a little earlier than I usually do because tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I'm still gonna put it up tomorrow. Actually, nah, I'll put it up today. But let's get into it. We, of course, like I said, we have no teams on a bye, so this week the record should change quite a bit. Let's go through these games though. We're starting off 1 p.m. tomorrow with Green Bay versus the Lions. I am going to go with the Lions to beat Green Bay on Thanksgiving in Detroit. That should be all these games should be pretty good. I think, is Joe Burrow going to be back? Hey Siri, is Joe Burrow going to return against the Ravens for Thanksgiving? Yep, okay, so Joe Burrow is back to face the Ravens. Okay. But first we have Kansas City versus Dallas. This will be a very fun game to watch. I'm actually who am I gonna pick in this game? Kansas City versus Dallas. Dallas coming off a big win over the Eagles. You know what? It is in Dallas. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I have to go with the Chiefs, man. I have to. I almost went with Dallas, and I do think Dallas could possibly win, but I have to go with the Chiefs. I have to. Bengals versus Ravens. Even though Joe Burrow is back, I'm gonna still go with the Ravens to beat the Bengals. Eagles versus Bears on Black Friday. I'm gonna go with the Eagles. The Bears are very good this year, but the Eagles they need to win this game. This is a must win for the Eagles. They can't lose back to back. They just can't. They can't lose back to back. That should be another fun game to watch. I only get to see a little bit of it because then I have to go to work, but it is what it is. Jacksonville versus Tennessee. I got Jacksonville. 49ers versus the Browns. I got 49ers. Shedeur Sanders, of course. I picked the Browns to win last week and I was correct, so I was happy about that. Texans versus Colts. I got to go Colts. Falcons versus Jets. I got to go Falcons. Rams versus Panthers. I got to go Rams. Saints, Dolphins. Got to go Dolphins. Just some of these games should be predictable, but you know the NFL, it's very weird this year, so anything could happen. Cardinals versus the Bucks. I got to go with the Bucks, even though Baker might not play, but I'm still gonna go with the Bucks. Vikings versus Seahawks. I gotta go Seahawks. Raiders versus Chargers. I gotta go Chargers. Bills and Steelers. I'm gonna go Bills. Even though the Bills, they could definitely lose to the Steelers. The Steelers are very good. Broncos versus Washington. I'm gonna go with the Broncos. That's a Sunday night game. What a weird Sunday night game. I guess it would have been good with Jaden Daniels in, but Giants versus Patriots. I'm gonna go Patriots. So there you have it. Those are my predictions for week 13 of the NFL season. Let's do my bet real quick and then I'll talk about some of these games. So let's do 5 teams this week. Like I said, last week did not hit because of the Eagles. They were the only team that lost. Let's do one. Let's do Eagles over Bears. I know they cost me last week, but I gotta go with them again. Number 2, we'll do Jacksonville over the Titans. Number 3, we will do let's do the Rams over Carolina. Number 4, let's do Seattle over the Vikings. Number 5, we'll do Chargers over the Raiders. And number 6, we will do, or I was only going to do 5. Forgot. Let's just do 6. Let's do Broncos over Washington. We'll change it to 6 from now on, because why not? There you have it. That is my predictions. Hopefully we have a good record this week. A lot of these games, like I said, should be predictable, but the NFL season is always weird. I could see the Cowboys beating the Chiefs. I could see the Bengals beating the Ravens because Joe Burrow's back. I could see the Bears beating the Eagles because the Eagles are so unpredictable sometimes. It's just you can never predict what they're gonna do. Let's see. The Texans could technically beat the Colts. The Cardinals could beat the Bucks because if Baker isn't playing. The Steelers could beat the Bills. Like anything could happen this week. So, but we'll see. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.